Hi.
For those of you who don't know us or don't remember us, we're the Appleys. We're from South Africa and we're traveling the world. 27's our year. So I'm Peter.
I'm Lauren.
It's Lauren. And Aiden is the third member of our little clan, but he's fast asleep at the moment. Yay. So it's been a while since we did our last vlog, but we've just finished 10 days in an awesome little town in Germany called Berchtesgaden. It's right on the border with Austria. And it's probably one of the most amazing places we've been to this year. So we were really keen to share some of it with you. So we thought, let's get back on the camcorder and do another vlog. So we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, so our first day in Berchtesgaden was pretty cool, and we decided to packed our bags and took a walk up a really steep hill. There are a lot of hills in Berchtesgaden. So yeah, we took a walk up the hill and we managed to see a lot of the countryside, outdoorsiness, and we came across baby goats and cows and horses. The baby goats we got to hold. It was really fun, except for Aiden nearly dropping one on its head.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. After that, we carried on walking north, upwards, up and down the mountain, and we ventured into some forest, which was really amazing. There was even gym equipment in this particular forest. So Aiden decided he had to go on every piece of gym equipment in there, which was really cool. We got some photos, which we will share with you. Yeah, we saw some awesome rivers, and we just took our time and we meandered across a meadow, and yeah, it was just really cool to get back in touch with nature. And it was really hot that day, so the forest acted as cover for us. It was really nice just to get out of the sun for a bit. Yeah, and Aiden loved it. He loves being in the outdoors, so I really enjoyed our first day. Start of my birthday week. Yeah, so that wasn't quite the end of our first day. That afternoon we decided to head to the Salzburg-Werk museum tour. Salzburg-Werk is the salt mines, and they're the oldest operational salt mines in Germany, operational since 1517. It was a pretty interesting place. We learned a lot about salt mining, but yeah, to begin with, they issued us with these really cool coveralls that Aiden got really into, getting all dressed up and stuff. The temperature in the mines is a lot cooler. That's why you have to wear the coveralls, and obviously for safety and all that. And yeah, the tour was really cool. We got to actually all board this little train, and we had to go through quite narrow tunnels to get deeper underground, but it was very informative. I really enjoyed it.
We enjoyed ourselves. It was cool. Aiden thought he was going to space with his spacesuit on, not his overalls or coveralls.
He was really excited.
But that kept him engaged and happy throughout the whole tour, so that was really cool.
Yeah, good for us, because then we actually got to listen to some of the information. So yeah, if you're ever in Berchtesgaden, it's on the top 10 things to do there, so definitely check it out. We would highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Worth it, guys.
Yeah.
So day 2 of our trip to Berchtesgaden ended up being Lauren's birthday.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to Mommy.
Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Okay, we're gonna blow up candles.
We had this amazing day planned, but the weather sort of intervened and it was raining, so we had to can that.
It always rains back home on my birthday. It's quite like an inside joke, and so we fly halfway across the world and it
we
rains
get rain. And apparently it didn't rain in Cape Town this year, so if raining in Cape Town on the 1st of September and Lauren's around, it's her fault. But anyway, so what we did was we went to the Watzmann Therme, which is basically this indoor pool complex with saunas and hot spa baths and salt water pools, and it was actually really cool. Probably Lauren's worst nightmare. She's not really a water person, so maybe not the best place to spend her birthday, but pretty much one of the only things you can do in Berchtesgaden that's not an outdoor activity. So we had to kind of suck it up and do it. Aiden loves the water, I love the water, so a really good day for us, but I think he ended up enjoying himself as well.
Yeah, I mean, the saunas and the salt pools more than made up for it. If you're ever in Berchtesgaden, it's definitely, you must go visit, because just the saunas alone, in one of the sauna rooms, they actually had these beds that were hoisted from the ceiling, and you lay on them and it actually rocked you nearly to sleep. It was amazing.
And then for the rest of us that weren't enjoying the spas, they had some what they call activity pools and kids pools. They had a massive super tube slide, so it was really good day to entertain ourselves, and we had a really good time. We went home for a little bit to sort of catch a snooze, which Aiden decided it wasn't going to happen, so none of us had one. And then later that night we went out for dinner. We went to the Edelweiss Hotel, which is quite a fancy, cool hotel in Berchtesgaden.
My choice.
Your choice, yes. Aiden fell asleep on the way on the walk to the hotel and stayed asleep throughout the whole dinner.
Yeah.
But actually, that wasn't the worst thing because it actually gave us quite a cool little time to just
Yeah.
catch up and have some special time together on Lauren's birthday. So it worked out pretty cool.
And obviously learns in German what birthday was. It's Geburtstag. So obviously tried my luck and got some free cake.
Pre-K. Yeah. So the rest of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, continued to rain.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much a bummer, especially considering how hot it was and how awesome the weather was on the very first day that we arrived. So after Lauren's birthday on Saturday, we just actually spent the day at home, just chilling at home, hoping that the weather will improve for the rest of the week. Sunday came, still raining, so we thought to hell with it, we're just going to go out and explore in the rain.
Yeah.
So we went for a cool little hike/walk through the mountains just above the Salzbergwerk salt mine actually, and it actually ended up being really cool. It didn't rain that hard, it's kind of stopped raining.
Yeah, it was
as
like
we
a
went
drizzle.
out.
Yeah.
So we got pretty lucky, and the path that we took ended up taking us down into the town on the other side of the town.
There were a lot of hills in the beginning. I was dying.
Yeah, and then we had a nice cool walk back through the town to our house. So it ended up being quite a cool weekend, although pretty chill.
Do fairies live here?
So on Monday we headed out to Hintersea Lake.
Finally, the weather actually improved, and we had
Yes.
some lekker sun,
We saw the
which
sun.
was nice.
Yes. So we were meant to do Hintersea Lake on my birthday. Peter was gonna, well, not surprise me, but we were gonna go for a picnic. So we kind of pushed that to Monday because the weather we saw was gonna improve. So yeah, we took a bus to Hintersea Lake. It was beautiful right from the get-go. So many different trails walking around the lake, away from the lake, but we decided just to do a 30-minute trail up to Berchtesgaden. Was it a hill or a mountain?
Probably more of a hill, but for us we'd call it a mountain.
Yeah.
It was quite a rough climb up to the top.
Peter literally carried Aiden the entire way, so yeah, that was a bit of a struggle. But views from the top were sensational, definitely worth the 30-minute hike. Yeah, after that we headed back down and then found a neat little spot next to the lake for our birthday picnic. So I got to blow out my candles again, which was really nice.
Sang happy birthday again,
Sang
blew out
happy birthday
candles,
again.
cracked a bottle of champagne.
Yes, finished the bottle of champagne.
I'm gonna pick it up. And now? Goodness. And again. And put your hands in the air. Where are we, Aiden?
America? We're in Germany.
You Captain America.
Captain America. You like it, Jack? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Let's jump in. Did you just climb that rock on your own?
No, Dad.
Oh, okay. How high up are you?
Hi.
High.
Yes.
We need to get to our picnic spot then.
So during the picnic, the birthday picnic, belated birthday picnic, Aiden decided to feed half his food to ducks.
Lucky ducks.
I know, lucky ducks. It was really sweet. Yeah, there were so many ducks and they were quite tame, so he had a lot
That
of
one
fun.
was quite aggro with all the other ducks. What did we call him?
Yeah, grumpy duck or something. Yeah, so it was a really nice picnic. After that,
No, David.
Break some off him.
No, get
Not all of it. Just break
No,
it.
break small, tiny
Let me help
pieces,
you break.
Aiden. Yeah, Daddy will give you the pieces. No, that's too much.
Break-
Small,
break
Daddy will help you.
Whoa! That was
These
close.
duckies are getting excited.
Okay, this is the ducky there.
Yeah, this is the ducky that's a bit pushy, I think.
There, right? There's some more.
Oh, look at that one. It's got beautiful blue on it. Blue blood. Where's Quacky gone?
Get that bit on video. He nearly went down.
My dad's quacky.
Which one?
Yeah.
I think Quacky doesn't seem to be friends with the other ones. Greedy, greedy bird. Hey, Aiden, is he called Greedy?
He's greedy. Go away, you greedy.
Yeah, don't give to him anymore. He's being horrible to the other duckies. Oh my gosh. This is one greedy duck.
Yeah. Is that the one that got all the roll or not?
No. Quacky got the roll, but as soon as this greedy one came, Quacky got bit on the wing. And that's the greedy one. He's gonna go tell Quacky to get lost again.
Is this the greedy one?
Yeah.
After that, we decided to take another bit of a further walk, and we're so glad we did because we came across Zaberveld, which is, I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly, but it's also one of the top 10 attractions in Berchtesgaden. It's a beautiful river, fountain, stream vibe with like a bridge going over it. It's literally something that's come out of a fairy tale. It's just that cinematic. It's beautiful. So definitely a must see if you buy Hintersea Lake. I mean, after that, we weren't lazy, but we thought it'd be quite fun to take a boat trip across the lake. It was a really short boat trip. I actually thought it was going to be a lot longer. But yeah, all three of us jumped into the boat, and yeah, that just took us back to where we started off that morning.
Yeah, it's literally like a ferry boat, so it just goes from point A to point B directly across.
Yeah.
It's not like a sightseeing.
Yeah, no, not a sightseeing or tour boat or anything. But still, Aiden enjoyed the treat at the end of the day. And
Where are we going?
To Africa.
To Africa?
Yeah.
You want to go to Africa?
Yeah.
Here's your stick.
When I just comes.
and then we got a bus and headed back home.
Back home, yeah, a long day. I think we were out early and got back pretty
Yeah.
much just before dinner
Yeah,
time.
I think most of us fell asleep on the bus back home, but luckily got off at the right stop. Yeah, all the fresh air is doing us well. So yeah, it was another good day.
Yeah, good day. So the next day we headed to the Eagle's Nest, which is Adolf Hitler's old house in the area. We didn't even know it was sort of around until we sort of started researching.
Wasn't on our radar at all.
But like, it's kind of one of those must-see places that you've got to go, even though it's from a pretty dark period of our history. So from Berchtesgaden, there's a little sort of cable car sort of vibe that goes a little bit up the hill, and Aiden saw that early on in our stay and was insistent on going on this thing. It was like going to be the highlight of his trip for some reason. And we've actually found out that takes you up to the Obersalzberg area where you go to the Eagle's Nest. So we thought, well, that'll work quite well. So this day we jumped on the cable car and went up, which Aiden loved, and then we took a hike.
That took us to Obersalzberg?
No, it didn't. It just took you to the mountains above Berchtesgaden, and then you've got like a 30-minute walk through the forest, that's sort of up in the mountains to the Obersalzberg area.
Aiden, where are we?
We're going! It's cold? Look, we're going over the